Hey guys, what's up? Timmy, welcome back to another Decant Boutique video. Today we have top 5 summer daytime fragrances. So these fragrances are gonna be for your really hot days, your fragrance in the sun, if you will. Fragrances that are generally more fresh, more citrusy, aquatic, maybe a little bit more refreshing, maybe is able to brighten up your day, make you feel more energized, those type of fragrances, all right? And there are also fragrances that are not gonna be too cloying at the same time, because summer fragrances, some of them can come off a little bit too heavy, a little bit too cloying for the daytime. Some of them are more suited for the nighttime, which is going to be the next video after this one. We're going to talk about the nighttime fragrances. So in this video, we're talking specifically about the daytime. And these 5 fragrances, I have to say before I start the video, is that these 5, although they're summer daytime fragrances, I've actually picked 5 that are not overlapping in terms of scent profile. So you can actually pick or own all 5 of these fragrances and feel like you have a variety in your collection rather than having fragrances that generally just smells the same, all right? So that's what I want to do now, because I want you guys to be able to just own all these 5 and feel like you have a good collection and not just a one character type of collection, if you will. So first one here we want to talk about is the one that is gotta be the second most expensive one on this list, but to me it is the best version from this line in particular. This one is TERRE Eau Très Fraîche. This one here is just like the original TERRE with the bitter orange, but this one is just much more fresh, much more easier to wear. The bitter orange is not as dirty, it's not as strong, so it doesn't come off a little bit too old manish or a little bit too mature, I should say. This one, much more wearable for people any age really. 20 plus can wear this fragrance. The original one, I would say 30 plus can wear it, because for me, it just came off a little bit too mature, a little bit too professional in a way as well. This one still retains that professional vibe, but it has this kind of relaxing vibe about it as well. It's fresh, it's reserved, but it's also relaxing, fun, all at the same time. And it's definitely fresh enough to be worn in the sun, even at noon time, high noon, dead of heat. This one will work for you really well. It has a really clean vibe. If you like a clean type summer fragrance, this one is one of them. And it doesn't smell simple like your regular soapy clean fragrance. This one has nuances, there's complexity in this one. There's just a lot going for this fragrance. Hence why this is actually one of the more sought after TERRE and it normally goes for a pretty high price because it's always kind of out of stock. So yeah, TERRE Eau Très Fraîche. If you want to try this one, it's on our website, decantboutique.com. We do have samples of that. And by the way, we do have samples of all of these as well. If you want to try any of the fragrances I talk about in this video or in any video, we have samples of them on decantboutique.com. So second one here, let's go for this one. This one is BVLGARI Man Wood Neroli. This one is one of my favorites Neroli scent ever. This one is gonna give you a similar feel to Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, maybe Ferrari's Bright Neroli. A lot of Neroli scents are generally in the same kind of family. This one's gonna remind you of most of those fragrances. The difference here is that this one smells much brighter, much more refreshing, much more modern, and to me, much more mass appealing. And the kicker for this one is that it also lasts slightly bit longer than the other competitors. Like Neroli Portofino, for example, is a very light scent. It lasts on me maybe 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours max. 4711, you guys all know that one only lasts like an hour because it's a splash eau de cologne. This one lasts on me around 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours, which is not the biggest improvement, but it is an improvement nonetheless. And like I said before, it does smell much more mass appealing. And to me, the price of this one is much more affordable than Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. It's much more accessible to a lot of you guys out there. This is something that could be worn by anyone, in my personal opinion, 20 plus, maybe even high school. If you're like a more mature high school student, why not? Wear this one. It smells clean, fresh, gentlemanly, and it's not gonna be something that will offend anyone at all. It's just so pleasant, it's clean, it's nice. Like I said again, gentlemanly, this would not offend anyone. You can even go pretty heavy with this one in the summertime and you'll feel fantastic. Next one here, we're gonna talk about the most expensive one now, and this is one that's generally the most mass appealing one out of all the 5 here that I wanna talk about. This one is AQVA Profondo, the new Profondo. And why Profondo over Profumo? Because this one to me works better in the dead of heat. Like if it's 110 degrees, 120 degrees, I'm not wearing Profumo. I don't want that incense around me, that patchouli. I want something that is just uber bright, shower gel, fresh with a hint of aquatic, Acqua di Gio DNA. This guy right here. This is really nice. The most expensive one, this group, because it is Acqua di Gio. You won't find Acqua di Gio too heavily discounted anywhere. It's normally just a little bit discounted, so quite expensive. But hey, we're a decant company, so you can try out a sample on our website. It's no big deal, right? Acqua di Gio Profondo is the new and improved modern version of the original Acqua di Gio. It has some green notes, some shower gel notes in here, some oomph, some depth, and added longevity is the most important thing. The original Acqua di Gio lasts on my skin maybe 4 or 5 hours, max 6 hours if you're pushing it. This one stays on my skin forever. It lasts on my skin like 12 hours. It does not go away unless you take a shower. Now, projection is not that beastly of a projector. I think it projects in the same vein as Acqua di Gio Profumo, maybe a little less than Profumo, but it's still a way better projector than the original. And again, the longevity of this is insanity. It lasts forever. It just doesn't go away. So yeah, Acqua di Gio Profondo, this is for someone who's a fan of Acqua di Gio, of course, and want to upgrade to the next best thing. This is gonna be for you guys there, and is one of the most straightforward upgrade possible. Like if you think of a video game and you level up your character, you know, it's like from level 1 to level 10, you know, it's that kind of linear progression where the scent retains a lot of what it originally was, but with just added strength, added modernness, and added, you know, again, power. So yeah, Acqua di Gio Profondo, highly recommend this one. I recommend sampling it first though. Blind buying $100, that's rough. Next one here we have Why Eau Fresh by Yves Saint Laurent. This one is really good. If you want a really nice, refreshing, icy cocktail in the opening of a fragrance, if you like that kind of vibe, this is good. Now this, in the dry down, is not as refreshing as in the opening, but the opening is literally to die for. If you're wearing this on an errand for like an hour, you're going to Walmart, maybe you're going to a friend's house, some summer house parties maybe, some barbecue, get together for a couple hours, this one is one of the best ones you can wear to those events, because in the opening, the first hour smells the most insanely good. It's the YDNA, the sage freshness, a little bit of sweetness, but with that icy, kind of fresh, citrusy cocktail at the top. Really good fragrance right here, but keep in mind, does not last all that long. But again, if you're wearing it on an errand, 1 or 2 hours, 3 hours, not an issue. Last one here I want to talk about is the one that probably smells the strongest out of this whole list. This one is BVLGARI's AQVA AMARA. Now this one is strong citrus, brutally strong citrus. Like if you're not believing me right now, get your nose on this one and see how aggressive this citrus is. Because citruses, if you guys think of them, you guys would think of bright, airy, fresh, uplifting, invigorating. This one will punch you in the face. That's how strong this one is. This strong citrus mixed with a heavy aquaticness as well. And you might be thinking, Timmy, does this actually work in the sun? And I would say absolutely. As the more sun that shines on this fragrance, the more gorgeous it smells. I tell you, this is my favorite summer fragrance of all time. It has rumors on and off that it's discontinued, then came back and discontinued. So I do not know if this is actually discontinued or not, but the price has gone up for this for sure. It used to be like 20-something dollars. Now it's like $40, $30, $40. So the price has definitely gone up for this one. So I guess they're starting to run low on stock. So grab this one while you can. But if you're still skeptical, you can grab a sample from decantboutique.com, of course. So yeah, this one is gonna come off in the opening really strong. You might be put off by it, but trust me, just wear it and see the magic work, man. It smells amazing in the air. Get past that initial opening and you're golden. This fragrance smells fantastic, extremely mass appealing. I've gotten a lot of compliments for this, and it's one that I would not trade for any of these fragrances ever. Like if I were to just pick one from this 5 and sell the rest, this is the one I'm gonna go for. And this is the cheapest one too, which is surprising, but also the most unique one, which is double surprise there. But yeah, AQVA AMARA, amazing fragrance. Alright guys, that's it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll stay tuned to the next video. We're gonna do the nighttime version, alright? And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye.